Hello, my name is Intan Qomariah. I come from English Education Department student, and today I would like to tell you about my textbook review with title Put English to Work, Interaction and Competencies for Job Success. Written by Janet Podnecky, published in Contemporary Books, published in 1996, number of page 122, and this is a workbook types. Okay, let's go. This is my biodata. My name is Intan Qomariah. I am student of English Education Department, and this is my extensive reading project. The first chapter of these textbooks is titled Job Service. What are the content of job service itself? The first, it is identifying and using sources of information about jobs, talking about work experience and objectives, acquiring and evaluating information, asking for information. It contains the expressions how to ask information, and the grammars are simple present and present tense. Second chapter, the title is Help Wanted. The content are the first is interpreting information in help wanted advertisement. Second is stating the purpose of a phone call, how to express, how to give the phone call, how to receive the phone call, the expressions such as hello, Intan speaking, who's there, and what can I do for you, and the third is reporting information, and the grammar also present continuous and regular irregular verbs in simple past, so it is a verb 2. And the third chapter with title Appointments and Interviews. The first is arranging for job interviews. So we will guide to arrange the job interviews. And the second is appropriate interviews, question and responses, such as the question, the common question and response in interview job, such as what is your strength and your weakness, and why you should be accepted in our companies, like that. And the third is interpreting simple application forms. So in this book we will guide to make application letter, and the understanding system and the expression of vocabulary is how to invite someone. In the fourth chapter we title Payday. The first is understanding paychecks and basic deduction. The second is calculating gross and net pay, basic skills, stating intention, reporting and asking for information, of course the expression, and the grammar is future with to be going to, like I am going to pay this check, I am going to pay the electronic bill, and it is very suitable for economic or accountant student. The fifth chapter is titled Teamwork. The contents are, the first is working cooperatively with others. So it is the social project that will guide you how to cooperative with the others, reporting an absence, understanding basic job actions, participating as a member of team, allocating human resource, working with people of culturally diverse backgrounds, asking about like dislike, what do you like, how about this stuff, do you like it, and expressing necessity, and the grammar is verbs followed by infinitive. The sixth chapter with title Supply Orders. The first is identifying tools, equipment, and material for one's job, interpreting codes and size on forms, allocating material resources, making polite requests with "could you please" and or "would you mind to open the door," and the grammar is future tense with will. If the previous chapter with "to be going to" and this chapter with "will," and also independent clause with "not" and "either." The seventh chapter with title "Write it down." The first is interpreting job-related forms and recording information. The second, understanding transmittal forms, timesheet and schedule, timetable, and so on. The third is organizing and maintaining information, understanding system, and the grammars are expressive preference, and also comparative, must, and could. The title performance reviews. The contents are identifying behavior and other factors affecting job retention, giving praise and criticism, and responding appropriately, teaching others, and the grammars are making comparison with should and also superlative like the biggest, the tallest, the cheapest. And the next chapter with title Job Promotion. The contents are understanding factors affecting job advancement, identifying job training needs. We will be guided how to train a job and what are the needs. And the next is making appropriate personal requests. The expressions is how to give compliments, and the grammars are comparative and superlative. So it emphasizes the difference between the comparative degree and superlative degree. The last chapter, on the 10th chapter, is titled Doctor and Dentist. The contents are how to understand the basic of company health benefits, how to interpret and fill out medical history forms, how to describe illness and identify parts of body, and next is interpreting medicine labels. Next is understanding social system, and the grammar is verbs with direct and indirect object pronoun. And how about the books? How the books is organized? The books itself is organized with integrated skills, start from listening, speaking, reading, writing, grammar, and vocabulary activities. So it will integrate each other, and the book also provides with a picture dictionary at the behind of the book, and also provided by the transcript for audio cassette. So it helps the teacher for the listening exercise. And what is the book best for? In my opinion, this book is really suitable for vocational high school students. Why? Because the contents and the name of all units are what they need at their job fields, especially in the office. And also there are so many professional business words and activities in this book, so it will help them, vocational high school students, to communicate with their boss or their colleague or their partner. And what did I like best from the book? I like the design and the layout. The layout and the design is very interesting, and some pictures, and I like that it's provided with some pictures that visualize the exercise, and the instructions are clear enough to be understood by those pictures. And what did I like less from the book? In my opinion, according to me, the culture that dominant is about United States culture. So it is about United States culture works in United States. So the teacher should be aware when the teacher teach it to Indonesian students, avoid the misinterpreting or misunderstanding of cross culture, because there are some different culture in our work culture and US culture. And what would I like to add in the book? If I am the writer, I will add the writing activities more complicated. I want the output of writing can be real and practical, such as making letter, invitation, disposition, and so on. I think it will be need more in the job field, and it will be practical. It will be more useful and has many functions for the work than only write in short sentence or just fill in the blanks. And according to me, the difficulty of this book for me is at 4 level, because based on the activities, it is quite easy for me as the university student to do the activities. Just need a little new business vocabularies and the activities can be done. Moreover, the instructions are clear. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.